SX1 and SX32, which actually enabled you to transform your CD32 into a full-fledged Amiga computer. Now why do you want to do that and not just buy an A1200? I'm not the man who will answer that. Now here we have a aux port which is very similar to the PS2 on a standard PC, but it's only compatible with Amiga keyboards. Now here you have a 9-pin, standard 9-pin joystick input like you have on most systems, only for gamepads. You can use your joystick, but it's not really recommended. Here we have the back, made in the Philippines. The Philippine government that seized all CD32 units when Commodore went bankrupt. So that's a bit a closer look at the console. Now when I bought my Amiga CD32 it was without gamepads. So I was eager to get some and I bought these unoriginal ones, and they are absolutely terrible. It's called the Boomerang by Matt. Unresponsive, uncomfortable, avoid them at all costs. It makes your games unplayable. So I had to go and get the original ones when they became available eventually. Much better. You have 4 buttons here, which you will need in the games, and you have a start button, select, and you have this round D-pad. I've read that after some wear and tear it has a tendency to slide out of position, but it should be quite easy to fix. And the bumpers here on the top. Actually, Martin Brown of the game developer company Team 17 said that Commodore was very secretive about this controller before they revealed it. Maybe it was because it was so ugly, he said. Now this is the power supply, and it has a wife acceptance factor about a -1000. Yeah, that power supply, not the neatest thing. Hide it behind your stereo bench if possible. And when it comes to that terrible controller by Matt, the Boomerang, feel free to send me a message, and you'll get it from me. I'll send it to you, but you pay for the freight. Now we're going to look at some games. We have a couple of minutes left. I just want to take some time here to thank a couple of people here on YouTube, and that's my 7 subscribers and my friends. And I would like to extend a special thank to Tech Talk Guy, who's been really supportive of me and this channel now in the beginning, and all of you who have been so kind as to comment the first video I had. And also a special thank you to Gak, who has supplied me with a lot of great info on how to work on my videos and improve them. He's a really professional guy when it comes to videos as well. And I would like to also thank my good friend Sprelli, who has the great band Komodo, which has made the background music in the beginning when filming the console. Okay, now we're going to look at some games. Of course, first the Amiga CD32 loading screen. Okay, this looks familiar, but we're not getting into a Star Wars game here. We're actually getting into Super Stardust, which was a game that is developed by a company called Bloodhouse and published for the Amiga by Team 17. Shao Mun Strikes Back. Okay, this is boring. Let's jump into some gameplay. Now, actually, here I want to show you a bit of the intro. I think this is pretty impressive graphics for its time. Okay, let's do some gaming here now. And as you can see, it's more or less an Asteroids clone. You can play Super Stardust on your PlayStation 3 or your PSP if you would like. You can download it, and but it's called Super Stardust HD. It's an improved remake of the game. This is the first level. Kind of a boring weapon. Okay. Level completed. Okay, it's time for Chaos Engine. I really love this game. It's so playable. You know, I think they have found an own team when it comes to some of these games, because there's a lot of steampunk style of games on this system. The Chaos Engine you can also play on a Sega Mega Drive and Atari ST. It was also, I think, originally made for the Amiga 1200. Killer frogs. That's always nice. There were some USA releases of this game, but then it was called Soldiers of Fortune. A sequel to this game was also made, cleverly called Chaos Engine 2. The plot of this game is that you're going to help out England. Now I really wanted to show you the story, the background story of this game, the game called Banshee. I just think the developers have done a fantastic job with the story here. So it's steampunk again, which is the theme. And look at this text here. His name is Sven Svardensvart. Reminds me of a Norwegian name. Sven has good reasons to hate the Styx invaders. His father was murdered by them for refusing to invade the microwave oven. Yeah, gotta love that. An incredible flying machine with big guns and rockets and things. Yeah. You gotta wonder what this game has in store for you. And it's really a 2D shooter, top down. Pretty similar to the arcade classic, the game 1942. And this game starts out with a very high difficulty level. So I'm having huge problems with getting into this game, because I just end up being destroyed. So I finished off the first 2 bosses there. Okay, that. I'm not familiar with this game being ported to any other systems. I don't know if any of you are. If so, please leave a comment if you know anything more about this game. So here we have a very different game. It's Brian the Lion, published by Psygnosis in 1994. It's a very good platformer actually. I think it's very playable. You can have hours of fun with this one. Now I just want to thank you for watching my videos, and I hope to see you next time. Until then, have a good one. A retro good one.
See you later, guys.